All right, we are here. We are ready to rock, guys. Today we're back, as they say. We are rocking and rolling with a live stream of Barrowmaze. Now, we have been using old school essentials since this campaign began. Um, Technically, it was before Dragon Slayer has released and had released at the time, and you know, we were rocking with what we had. We were doing ascending armor class, a positive attack roll modifiers, and things like that. And we've learned more and more in this process of growing and sharing with you guys online. Now, I know the camera isn't as perfect as whenever I'm doing a recorded session because I have more camera space than on a stream. So please bear with me. I'll try to keep everything in the range. Hey, Meth BS, dude, what is happening? Very nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for gifting Ross a gifted membership, man. Thank you. I think we're probably gonna have some deaths today, dude, because I'm gonna be playing for longer than what I normally do. So normally I'll play for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then edit it down to about 35 minutes or so. But today we're live from it. Hey, what's up? What's up, Zap, dude? It's been a while, man. Hey. Today we're going to be playing for a couple hours, or until my voice gives out. I can feel like a little bit of like the winter scratchies coming up on my throat, and so we'll see how that goes. Please let me know if you guys can hear the background music, or if it's like too loud. If my mic is too loud, just let me know as we go. We're going to be playing for quite a while, so hopefully we don't lose any characters, but over an extended period of time, it's very likely. Man, I am good, brother. I am very good. Thank you for coming by, Meth BS. I'm excited because we haven't played with the A team in a while, and so a lot of our guys are level 5, which is very powerful. I am good, Zap. Great to see you, buddy. Yeah, very, very good. Look at Dirk, -1 armor class. He's got 38 hit points. He's gonna be rocking for a while. I think he's gonna be okay. And I never remember to check when the next level is, but I don't think he's gonna be getting a Thaco modifier for a while, so not a big deal. Audio is okay. If it needs to be turned up, just let me know. We're gonna bring Augustus. He's got a -1 AC. 27 hit points. Right now, I have him in the front line, but I don't like it. I don't like him being in the front. He's got the +2 mace, so... Man, I don't know. We'll see. This rebrace of Palantis is giving him the AC bonus, so that's pretty good. We did recover that last time. We have El Randon with the Staff of Growing, so he can make melee attacks from the 2nd rank, and he can cast Cure Wounds as support. So if Augustus starts taking massive blows, he can still support and give some healing. We have Fingers McGonagall. He got his hand mutated by like some kind of gross, weird bird shape. He still only has 6 hit points at level 6. He has a -2 con modifier. So every time that he rolls hit points, he's minusing 2 down to a minimum of 1. So every time he's basically at 1. Kristoff, our chaotic evil. We have a chaotic magic user, and he has been, throughout the campaign, he's done it 3 times. In downtime, he has sacrificed an innocent to gain experience, to gain magic, and charges on his Staff of Power, which the yellow bled through a little bit, but he knows all about yellow mold, and he also has a zombified hand, which kind of goes with the theme of him being like corrupted and evil. But his Staff of Power has basically cleared a lot of the big bad monsters in this area. Excuse me. And what I'm thinking is, the more we use it, the more he needs to recharge it, the more likely it is that he gets caught. He's up to an 8% chance of being caught in his downtime of doing human sacrifice. If he gets caught, when he gets caught, he will turn into an evil PC that will be doing Bronstein-like effects. I'm going to hand him off to some channel member, somebody who can be cruel and attack my other party members. So we're going to have like some PvP Bronstein stuff happening whenever he goes fully corrupt and evil. And then I had an open spot in the party. We have a dwarf. He's a thief. He's level 5, and he has way more hit points than Augustus. I think eventually Augustus is going to die because he's got 6. And Gustav will eventually take the Ring of Invisibility. Yeah, I mean, we need a new Dark Lord, right, Zap? Like, we cleared off that last Dark Lord like a year ago. More than that, probably. It's time for us to, it's time for us to make moves. Also, Fingers has this bow. He actually has a magic bow. It's a +2 magic bow. All of these weapons that he has, we're gonna pass those off to Gustav eventually. Yeah, because 6 hit points is not gonna last, even though Fingers has been in the campaign for a really, really long time. So that's enough chatter. I think we're good to go. And also, that was the order, their marching order. So we're going 2 by 2. I really don't like Augustus being in the front. I might move Gustav up to the front because he has just as many hit points. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes me nervous. Let's put Gustav in the front. Sometimes you need a thief kind of sneaking ahead, right? And Gustav has night vision, right? He has dark vision from the infravision. Yeah, because he's a dwarf. So that makes sense. And we're going to bump Augustus to the 2nd rank. And then Kristoff and Fingers McGonagall will go in the very back rank. That makes me feel better. Makes me feel safer, I think. All right, so let's take a look at our map. Also, guys, with this, there's a lot more rambling and book shuffling and like page shuffling, because in the solo play videos, I can just edit all that out, and you guys don't have to hear me flipping through the books and like sneezing and coughing in the background. But I wanted to do a live play of this because I realized like mostly I just play video games in the live streams, and that's not really what this channel's about. We're about solo play, so let's do it. So our team has carved out an area right here, and it used to be the former Harpy Den, and now we have an entire army resting in there. So what I'm thinking is we take the A team out and we start clearing some more of these mounds. We could go down into Barrowmaze, but the map is really big and unruly, so I'm going to try to avoid it for this first stream, just to see how things go and if you guys like this experience or not. So let's head 1, 2, 3 spaces down to area 41, and it is a sealed tomb. And so since it's a sealed tomb, there are rules on breaking up sealed doors. Oh, there's going to be a lot of banging going on, guys. I hope you can handle it. So it takes 2 hours and 1 iron spike, and I have to check for a random encounter. So I hope you guys can see these rules right here. We are going to follow them to the T. And so it takes 45 minutes to get down there, because each of these hexes is 15 minutes traveling through them, because, you know, it's swampy, right? And then every 2 hours, we have to roll a random encounter check. And so let's go ahead and start rolling some dice. I have a bunch of dice trays. Let's get some of these dice ready. Okay, so 45 minutes to get down here, and then another 2 hours. So that's actually only 1 random monster check. Let's see what we get. We get a random monster check right away. Okay, so we are so lucky. Guys, I told you, we're going to have some deaths in the party. Now, remember, we do have our entire army. Not an entire army, but we have like 60 men we can do mass combat with. Oh, you know, I think this will be in my notebook. Yeah. I have a little Barrowmaze notebook here. And in it, it has random encounters. So let's see. Yeah, this is Barrowmaze. We're levels 1 through 5. We don't have any level 6s yet. And so it's daytime. We roll a d6. We're going to be able to quickly handle this. 6 coffer corpses is 1d2 coffer corpses. These guys are annoying. We've hit them before. There's just 1 coffer corpse. These guys are super annoying because what they do is they scare your party away. And so all of our homies are going to be like running around in fear What we need is the Coffer Corpse stat block. And now I can't remember if I keep it in my notebook or not. Let's see if it's in this little printout that I made. Or it might just be in the main book. C-O. Ah, here we go. Oh, yeah, the art looks so cool. Yeah, we've seen these guys before. There's only one of them, armor class 7. Very easy to hit, not a big deal. The Coffer Corpse resembles a zombie, but is turned as a 7 hit die creature on the clerical turn undead table. Like all undead, the Coffer Corpse is unaffected by mind-influencing spells. After sustaining 4 hit points of damage or more, the Coffer Corpse collapses and appears defeated. However, normal weapons do no damage to a Coffer Corpse, and 1 round after collapsing, the undead creature will rise and continue to attack. All those who watch the Coffer Corpse rise must make a spell save. We would make all of our troops make this spell save with, as units, so we would scale them all to 10 to 1. So every dice we roll would be 10 men. If the Coffer Corpse makes a successful attack, it wraps its hands around the neck of the victim. Each successive round, it automatically strangles for an additional d6 of damage. Okay, actually, I'm not so worried about this anymore. They used to be a much bigger deal for us. But everybody's strapped. We all have magic weapons. Every person does. Okay, all our character sheets over here. We're rocking 6 dudes. We have the flame tongue sword. That's magical. We have the +1 spear. Magical. We have the +2 mace. Magical. We have the staff of growing. Magical. Even Kristoff has a +1 dagger if he wants to throw it from far away. And then we have our magic bow. We're going to obliterate this thing. Let's see, what does it say here? Oh, I forgot. I actually have to check chat now instead of me just rambling here. So Zap's over here. He wants to know, are you using AD&D rules for the army, or have you adopted Hell March for this game as well? Excellent question. I will probably just use the AD&D scaling for that. Hell March is awesome. I love it. But my goal is I want to stick to Shadow Dark with that, because my goal is I run these different solo plays, and I try to prepare for the solo play a night or two before I run it, so I can review the rules. Because I'm running so many systems, it gets to be a little bit confusing, and so I need to reread Hell March. That's the issue with Hell March, is I read it 3 or 4 months ago one time, and then I haven't remembered really since. And whenever we played Shadow Dark last session, it came up, and I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to review that, and I never did. So before my next Shadow Dark, I'm gonna reread Hell March. I'm not prepared today for that, so we'll just use the scaling, which is less fun because it takes longer. Like, you're rolling a lot more dice. Hell March, you're just dropping a bunch of d6s, and then you do the morale check. I was chatting with Alchemic Raker, and he was telling me how I should have started with a morale check, and that the little group of spiders probably would have fled my army before we even started. But, you know, no harm, no foul. It was fun. Okay, so we have a combat. We need to roll initiative. Our side is green. This one singular Coffer Corpse is red. It's a tie. I don't like ties. We're just going to go for a real initiative win here. 4s, come on. Okay, we are first. Now, we have a bunch of magical... everybody on my team has magic capabilities. And so we're just going to roll some d20s, and they can all do it from range. All we need, AC 7. I mean, come on, right? Like, we're going to do this. We're going to blow this thing up. It says when it takes 4 hit points, it falls like as if it were dead. But this is all magical. It really will kill this thing. All we need are some hits, which we didn't get. Oh, come on. Are you serious? This 12 could hit because we have a +5, so that's a 17, actually. This 9 in total is going to be +4. So that's a 13 hitting AC. Wow. We have... Okay, so this is a hit as well. This is not. This is not. The 11, we'll have to check with just a measly +1. Oh, it's a +2. 13 gives us AC 6. It's a hit as well. We absolutely blow this thing up. Even with garbage rolls, that's how amped up the team is. We've been playing these guys for years. They are insanely strong. You bought 200 D6. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Meth. The rules, they kind of blend well. Yeah, they kind of like blend well together. You know, you'd think it was cursed, but yeah, with all these modifiers, it actually turned out okay. These guys are stacked, man. We just blew up the coffer corpse. Get out of here, dude. And now, after that, the sealed mound is open, so we can just read. We can just read what it says, what it does. We need to turn to number 41 in the Barrow Mounds. I think this... Okay, so it is mapped. Alright. Hopefully it's not too noisy. And I'm going to be bumping the mic. Sorry, guys. Let me just slide this back a little bit. Yeah. Alright. So... Number 41 starts over here. The Mimic Mound. Okay, I like that. I like the mimics. Let's see what happens. This mound is sealed. We got that. It's a 10-foot stair leading down into a round, roughly 50 by 50 burial chamber, supported by 4 stone columns. The images of menacing gargoyles are cut into the stone of the columns. A small galley-style ship stands in the center of the room. A ship. Okay. The boat is surrounded by 4 funerary baskets and 2 chests. The skeletal remains of a northern warrior are laid to rest in the center of the boat. A light blue shimmer surrounds the galley and its contents. This is a stasis field that, when disturbed, will disappear and activate the 6 mimics. What are the 6 mimics, though? Currently posing as funerary baskets and 1 chest. These mimics are slightly smaller than average, reflecting in their hit die damage. The following items were buried with the warrior immediately around his body. Two pots of coins. Okay, that's a lot of coin. A dagger +1. A hand axe +2 and +3 versus spellcasters. That could come in handy whenever we have our problem with our chaotic magic user, Kristoff. And then a Norse-style Helm of Frost Resistance. Okay, so we have a really cool room here, but with a bunch of monsters. They only have 4 hit die, so they're not so bad. Okay, let's actually look at the monster manual here and see what the mimic looks like. But we're just gonna adjust the hit points down because these are smaller mimics, right? Hello, Mr. Goat. What is happening? The goat has arrived. He's a goat, total goat. Let's see. Let's check the monster manual just to look at the mimic, because I actually haven't seen the mimic stat block in this system. Or maybe I've looked at it, but I haven't used it. All right, let's come over. Guys, did you hear they're going to do another version of OSE? Come on, right? It'll be slightly modified with, like, you know, a couple of improvements here and there, but all right, we're already in the L's. Mimic, right there. Okay, so in standard, they have 9 hit die. No big deal, though, because they don't really do that much damage. Let's see what the Thaco are on these dudes. I think it's fine if we keep the Thaco the same, which is just 12, which means they're going to hit a lot. What's their movement? Very, very slow, which I assumed. Okay, they can form like they can appear like anything. They attack if they're touched. Contact glue. Anything that touches the mimic is stuck. Light sensitivity suffers a -2 penalty to attack rolls and a -1 penalty to AC when in bright light. We're not in bright light. We don't know that. They're rumored to be really smart. Okay, and they help adventurers if they're fed. All right, so yeah, we just got some basic monsters here. They're going to be kind of annoying, but it should be fine. You ran into this on your game on Monday? Oh, that's such a coincidence. Okay, cool. You avoided it. Yeah, bad vibes. Actually, I play this like everybody in my party is chaotic stupid. They always just go for whatever whatever they see. They're like, "Oh, treasure! No matter what, we're gonna engage with it." uh, I guess we're gonna try to full clear Barrowmaze, which is absurd probably, but we're gonna go for it. All right, we have 7 little baby mimics. Oh, I need a notebook. Because I need to track health. We'll just track health right here. And treasure as well, right? Okay, so. D6 time. Let's see who is going to win this. We are going to go first. We have a very powerful army. I don't want to just go straight to blasting with the Staff of Power. Not every single combat should be a Staff of Power situation. And since I didn't declare any spells here, we're just going to swing away and, destroy these things as best we can. So we have our marching orders. We are kind of in rank. And so everyone that does a ranged attack is doing it in a safe place. They're not going to be targets of attacks for retaliation. But everybody can hit. So we're just going to go ahead and roll right now. We have some ranged. Yeah, let's do the range first. So this is a ranged attack. This is a melee. This is melee. All right. Here's our range. Oh, wait. That's it. These are the only ranged attacks. These guys are going to be close enough to be able to be melee attacked in retaliation. Okay, so 2 ranged attacks coming out. It's not great, but it is enough to hit. Let's see. AC 7. Yeah, so even with an 11 here, let's check. Actually, Fingers has such a massive modifier that an 11 might hit because he has a +5. So that is a AC 6 is a hit. So we hit with both of these, which is absolutely absurd. We have a D6 +3 and a D4 +1. So 4 minimum damage. 6 damage on the first mimic. And then we have 4 melee attacks going out. Ooh, we smash, dude. We smash. Okay, so this is only that was an 8. But it goes to 9. So that is going to probably be a miss on... That's going to be a miss on the Staff of Growing, I am pretty sure. AC 8 is a miss, yeah. Okay, so, no big deal. But we got some pretty good hits in. So I am happy with that. Let's go. Magic all around. We're going to blow through these things. I can feel it in my bones. We don't have to worry. There are still a lot of them, though. All right, 6 on top of another 4. Oh, that's... Okay, so we're at 16. This is 22 damage. And, oh man, these things are actually really chunky. Like, it's not easy hurting these things. Yeah, the first one is... To be fair, the first one is the healthiest one. I always like to start with that, but it still has 6 hit points left. Okay, and now we have a bunch of attacks going out at my team. And they are AC 12 monsters. So they can hit pretty easily. Now, what did I do? I like to keep this little chart out. Alright, we have AC 12, so they have, a THAC0 12, so all they need to do, they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit a lot of dudes. So we have 4 targets up front. That's these 4 dudes. The blue, red, green, and orange are my 4 targets. And there are 7 of them up, so let's roll this plus 1 more. Okay, we have a solid hit here. This is a miss. See, this is why I don't even figure out who gets hit first, because straight out the gate, a lot of these are just terrible hits anyway. 6, AC 6. Is that enough to hit? Yeah, okay, so this could potentially hit. If I roll a d4 and it hits a 4, this could hit my dwarf, but everything else is a hit. All right. So if I roll a 4 here, it's a hit. It's a 2, it's a miss. Okay, so we have 3 hits, and then we need to roll 1 more. Natural 1. Okay, so we have 3 hits on our team. Now, let's determine who the attacks are against. On a 1, it's Dirk. On a 2, it's, let's say, Augustus, because he's my main dude. Number 3, we'll say, is El Randon, and 4 is the dwarf. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is against Dirk. Dirk. That one is against the dwarf. 1 more. Oh, no, that was just it. Okay, so 2 against Dirk, and 1 against Gustav the dwarf. Okay, so not terrible. The thing is these guys are little. They only do a d4 plus 1 damage. So that's 2 points, 4 points, 6 points against Dirk. Dirk is at 32 hit points. And Gustav has 26 hit points. He's fine. But he does take 5. Okay, so he's at 21. Now it's back to initiative. It's back to initiative. We need to come away with a win here. We need to kill a couple of these things. If we can kill 3 of them, we can force a morale check. We'll feel better about that. Oh, but they're going to go first. Let's see. Oh, there's 6. There's 6 mimics. I rolled 1 attack too many, but the last attack was a miss anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's check up and see what the chat is up to. You're very hype about OSE when you found this channel. Oh, cool, man. But ultimately chose Shadow Dark because my goal is to bring in new players into the OSR and into the hobby. It's easier to pick up. I agree, Zap. It is much easier to pick up. Also, I am only with OSE right now because that's what people voted for. They're like, Mike, don't change. I'm here for OSE. I joined your channel for OSE. Don't change. I am fully AD&D in my heart and soul right now. I also like Dragon Slayer for this campaign because it's Greg's campaign and his system. The characters are more interesting in Dragon Slayer. A lot more AD&D flavor. But we started this with OSE. We can see it through. Bodwig, hey dude, what is up? I've known this man for a long time. Let's see. I've been running some groups through Shadow Dark. It's very easy to pick up. Guys, when I'm playing Shadow Dark, I'm having fun solo. Like with this, it's like mechanical. I'm like, okay, this is how we do it. It's very instructional. You can still have a fun with it, but it's not like this exhilarating fun. With Shadow Dark, it's just so smooth, the resolution. You're just like, boom, 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 you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. I love it. Yeah, you voted for the OSC channel as well. Okay. Just a relaxing Friday. Awesome, dude. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Yeah. It's Saturday. Yeah, for me, it's Sunday morning. Yeah. I forget, like, what days it is for you guys. I know that it's late wherever you are. So, all right. So the mimics are going out. They did much better this time. They all hit. The first... Ooh, we have a hit against Augustus. I don't like that. Augustus is the oldest character in the game. He was from session 1. I don't want him to die. Okay, we got 1 for Augustus, 1 for Hughie. Augustus again, 2 for Augustus, 1 for Hughie. 3 for Augustus, 1 for Hughie. This one is for El Randon. That was 4. And then another for El Randon. And then 1 for Dirk. Okay, 1 for Dirk, 1 for El Randon, 2 for the other guys. Okay, so let's roll it up. Dirk takes 2. He's at 30. Oh my goodness. Throwing pencils around. He's at 30. All right. Hughie gets 4. Oof, that puts him at 17. We're going to need to heal up after this one. We also need to kill some of these things for real. All right. Augustus got 3, actually. I remember counting that. Let's see. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it must only be 2. Okay. 3, and 4 for a total of 7. 20. And then we have 1 for Elrond, 2 for Elrandon. 3, that's 4, and 5, 9. Elrandon is at 3. He needs to fall back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Next turn, we're healing. Okay. It is time to give it the beatdown. Man, chat, guys, I'm glad to see everybody here today. Welcome. Hey, Dave. Did the party just know they were mimics? No. So what oh, I see. Okay, yeah, and that's actually a good question. When I read that, it said there's like a blue light, and then whenever you like break the light, it activates the mimics. In my brain, I was thinking like video game style, like they become activated and they start to attack. But yeah, if I was like role playing, and I wouldn't give that away. I wouldn't give it away that they were mimics. It's just, yeah, I was reading it out loud. I thought activate, and then I was thinking, oh yeah, they just start jumping on everybody and like trying to eat. Because they were in stasis before. But no, I don't think the party would know that. I think actually they would touch first probably and get stuck and glued down. Okay, it is the boys' turn now though. So these boys, we need to do something. Next turn, we're gonna do some spells because we need to heal up, and I think we can just blast them, the rest of these things, because we need to get them down. The rest of the mimics are actually quite weak, but we have to get through this first chunky one first, you know, like not great. Hey, Meth, giving away memberships over here. Old Desert Gal just got a membership from Meth BS. Dude, thank you for the donation. Thank you for like expanding the membership. If you're a member, you will see me post members only posts. It's basically just stuff. I direct you to the Discord, and we just do Discord games. If you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with me, Mothership, RPG, stuff like that, yeah, you could donate $1 and join the channel. That's always an option. Or just, you know, have just have Meth BS be generous and donate for you. Thanks, buddy. Okay, let's get some attacks out. Okay, that's a 19. That's solid. That's a hit for sure. This is an 11. 11 is a hit. We have a hit. We have a hit. We have a hit. This is definitely a hit. 9, though. No. Actually, the magic dagger is gone, so this is a silver dagger. But no, that's a miss. Okay. So, lots of damage going out, and then we're going to declare spells for next turn. I think that's just the only way we're going to survive through this, is if we declare spells. This is our damage going out. Let's do the range first, because we want to kill that. We want to kill that wounded mimic who has 6 hit points left. So let's do that first. This is the only ranged attack. That is enough to kill that wounded mimic. Okay, and then these will all be at a different mimic, at a fresh mimic. Okay, so we have 5, and 4 is 9. Again, minimum damage on that is terrible. 11. And then this is plus, oh my gosh, what is the damage? Plus 4, so that's 11. 22 on that is enough to kill the second mimic, I think. Let's see. No, he still has 2 hit points. Okay, so 1 mimic is down, 1 is at 2 hit points, and then the rest of them are less than 20. So we're going to declare some spells. We are going to declare Cure Light Wounds for everybody that can cast it. Elrandon needs hit points, and so both Elrandon and Augustus are going to heal Elrandon. And then we're going to drop a bomb, a Staff of Power. I don't want to do Fireball, because if I do Fireball, I'm going to blast all the treasure. Excuse me. I'm going to blast the treasure, I'm going to blast the boat. I don't want to do that. Let's do Cone of Cold. Let's just freeze it. You know? Way less than, you know, an explosion. All right, so we're declaring some spells. Hopefully we can get the drop on these dudes. Where's my green D6? Okay. Let's get the drop on these guys. We don't, so again, they get to attack. Oh, but only 5 this time. Only 5 attacks going out. Oh, also, El Randon is retreating. We're not gonna let him, like, we're not gonna let him stay up front. Okay, here we go. 5 attacks going out. That is terrible. This one could hit. 7. Man, this is brutal. Okay, 7 hits AC 5. That is enough to hit Gustav. And then the 2 is a terrible hit. So we have 3. If this is on a D, we'll say 5-6 is Gustav. No, this is a miss. Okay, so now who does this hit? This is gonna hit almost everybody. An 18 with a THAC0 12. Come on, yeah, it hits even negative. Yeah, 5. And then a 16 is gonna hit. Yeah, everybody. Okay, so we have 2 definite hits here. 1, 2 is our main man Dirk. 3, 4 Augustus, and 5 and 6. Oh, 1 against Hughie. 2 against Hughie. Okay, so we have 2d4 plus 2. Okay, so 5 plus 6 against Hughie. Hughie's taken a beatdown. It has not been great for him. He's at 11. He needs some healing. Our team is on the struggle bus. Now, let's get those spells out, right? So we need 2d6 plus 1 for healing. So that's Elrandon and Augustus. They're going to try to heal up Elrandon. Okay, so we have 6 plus 2. He goes up by 8, which I think puts him almost back in his maximum. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Now, hello, hi, good to see you, welcome. We're just playing some old school Dungeons and Dragons, and we are about to roll some spell saves for these mimics. There are 5 of them alive, but one of them we don't even need to roll because he has 2 hit points, and even if he saves, he'll die. Okay, so let's see, these 4 here. All right, so these 4 are fresh and ready to rock. If they make their spell save, they will take half. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Actually closed out the mimic section here. See, this is what I cut from the video, so you guys don't have to watch me like flipping back and forth. Their spell save, they save versus spells with a 14. Okay. Full damage. Only one of them saves. Okay, so we will say the strongest one saves and takes half damage. Now, this is a cone of cold. It's going to freeze everything. It's not going to blow up our treasure. It is for 8d6. I have a million d6s because I play Hellmarch. So let's see. You guys get a little sneak peek of my messy tray. I have like minis in here. I have little black tokens that I just use as like monsters whenever I'm playing like as a DM. I got a rust monster that I painted, but I need to paint the ground because I never finished this mini. I painted the full-on rust monster, and then the ground is just like covered in rust monster paint, and it's terrible. Okay, so 8d6. There's 5. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll roll this, and then they take half of. One of them takes half, and then the rest take the full brunt of it. Here we go. Oh, look at all these 6s. If this had been Hellmarch, we would have had a bunch of hits. Look at that, all those 6s. Okay, so I think no matter what, everything dies. Let's see. No, that's not true. We have 18. We have 20. We have 29, 30, 31. 31 damage. Okay, so that's basically 16 on the strongest one. It's still alive, but the rest of them are obliterated and frozen. And now we're going to go to the top of the round. There's 1 mimic left. It keeps its morale no matter what. Oh, that was, we'll say that was initiative. So it goes first, and then it's morale. It fails its morale, and then flees. So it flees at 10 feet. It gets like half an inch, and then we just kind of hack it and kill it because it's trying to run away. With that, though, we need to use one of our charges on the staff. The staff was at 14. It's now at 13. Slowly chipping away. It'll be time for another sacrifice in no time. We recover our +1 silver dagger, and we're going to get some treasure. We're going to mark it down in our little book here. Our team got chunked, dude. We have some more cure wounds that we can cast. We can do one more. Let's see, who needs it the most? He's fine now. Oh, yeah, Gustav needs it. So let's go ahead and heal him up one more time for 4. Okay, that puts him at 15. It's a little bit better. All right. Zap says, can we get a poll up for chat to see which party member of the A team is most popular with viewers, or perhaps who everyone thinks will die first? I hope nobody dies at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to run a poll. I've never done that before. I'm very new to streaming. Let's see. It says start a poll. Okay. Let's see. Create a poll. Ask a question. Who's gonna die first? No. Who do you like? Who do you like? I'm kind of partial to Gustav just because he's been in the game since day 1, you know? Like you can't beat it, right? So, I'm sorry, Augustus. Dirk Coldbreath. Put Dirky boy. Gustav, I don't think many people are going to vote for him because he came in like with the 3rd string, and Elrandon's been around for a while. Oh, you know what? It caps out at that. So how about this? Let's get rid. I can only do 4. So let's get rid of Gustav. I know nobody's going to vote for him, but Kristoff might get some votes. And Fingers. These were like the original crew. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see. What do you guys think? I wonder. Hey, Vic's here. Dude, awesome. Vic, hello. Good to see you, bro. Bunch of mimics can be harrowing encounter when they're used. Yeah, dude, for real. Like if I had been like thinking about that a little bit, like they would have all gotten like a sneak attack or something, right? Chaotic evil wizard. Yeah, dude. The dude is a mess. Oh, people are already voting for Fingers though. Everybody's thinking Fingers. Really? I'm gonna go with Augustus, I think. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of nice because the thief gets a lot of attention in the game because he's always like opening doors. Fingers has been around for a long time. He has got 6 hit points. He's like Rudy, right? Like you're just cheering for him. He stands 0 chance, but you're just kind of cheering for him. Really, Dirk's not getting any love? Okay, so here's the thing. Dirk wasn't the original fighter, and so he's a replacement, 2nd string. Dude, Meth over here donating. Bro, thank you so much. Thank you. Vic, dude, so good to see you, bro. Yeah, hey Vic, did you notice in the Discord, I'm trying to get a game for AD&D together. So if you're interested, let me know. We can, because I know you're at least reading through the books. So, hey, Mr. Goat is now a channel member. Very cool. All right, so it looks like we got a pretty nice lead on Fingers. Fingers is kind of in the lead right now, with Augustus in second. Christoph, the evil guy, getting a little bit of love, and then Dirk 0. Okay, so let me write down this treasure. I'm getting distracted. We're not like I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get so far in the game, but really I'm just chatting with you boys, which is awesome, and I'm having a blast. I really should be doing more solo plays live. This is a blast. You don't have to read hard, actually, Vic. All you need to do, so I'm talked with a guy named Jonathan, right? And I told him I would set up a call where I just help people create characters, and it could take a long time, but the Dungeon Delver, I don't know if you guys follow his channel. He created this system called Crom. I bought that. It is literally so fast. You can make a character in 2 or 3 minutes if you know what you're doing and you're just answering all the questions. You just boop, 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 you're done. So what I'll do is I'll have you roll at home with your dice. You tell me the stats, I punch them in, and then I just ask you, like, do you want leather armor? Do you want chainmail? Whatever. Super fast. Okay, I am supposed to be doing something here. I need to be writing down the treasure for room 41. Oh, and there's a bricked up wall over here. Oh, dude, this is so good. There's a +2 hand axe, another dagger +1. That's going to go to Gustav. So I'm not even going to write that down on my notes. I'm going to just give it to Christoph. He's going to have a +1 dagger and a +1 silver dagger. Okay. There's this hand axe. It's +2 or +3 versus spellcasters. I think that's going to be important. I do. I think it's going to come up. And I want to give it to somebody with a good strength ability. Let's give it to Gustav. +2 hand axe, which is already a d6, right? So that's pretty solid. And then we'll put +3 versus spellcast versus chaotic evil human sacrificing spellcasters. Awesome. Honestly, if he gets in close, he might as well, like, he could throw the spear, sure, but then, like, get in close and just use the hand axe, because he's already got a +1. So really this is +3 to hit and a d6 +3 damage. That's solid. That is really good. Okay, and then we have a bunch of treasure, which we're happy to find. Oh, and the Helm of Frost Resistance. I don't... Okay, let's just put it on Dirk, because his name's Cold Breath, so now he's frost resistant. Frost resist helm. He looks like a Viking now. He's strapped up. Got a beast mode helmet. Okay, and then over here we have a bricked up wall. We need to smash that down. And so to do that, we need to look at the rules, which I have set aside for a moment. Welcome to the chaotic party. The Dark Lord Christoph, though. Wouldn't the chaotic party members side with the Dark Lord? Oh, dude, do not do this to me. Don't divide our team up. Fingers would go with him. You're right, probably. Yeah, Fingers would go with him. Gustav would go with him. So we'd lose our thieves, basically. Yeah. Oh, dude, you're right. And then what I'll do is I'll assign all the channel members that want to, like, do some PvP. I'll assign those to you guys, and you just tell me how you terrorize the Barrowmaze map. Like, we can loot those things. Like, you guys could do some, like, adventuring if you wanted, but better would be, like, attacking the base of where the good guys are, because these dudes know everything about each other. They've been living and working together for 2 years. Christoph knows all of their weaknesses. That would be so fun. Zap, you're so weird. Over here causing trouble for me. Now I need to like level up a lawful thief. I might have a lawful thief in my other party. I don't remember. So we have 75 PP and 500 EP. We're good on carrying capacity for a while because we have hundreds of troops outside and they can just carry the treasure for us. All right, let's break down this bricked up wall. We have a couple hammers, so we do need to make a random monster check. And since we explored this really big space, let's go ahead and just make that 2, because we got distracted with the combat and chatting and stuff. So we're gonna roll 2 real quick. No. Okay, so we're good on the noise from the bricked up wall. We're good on like the searching around and like, you know, just lighting up this room and making sure there's nothing else. And then what's in room 2? Behind this bricked up wall are 2 family members of the Northern Warrior, interned in stone sarcophagi. For the contents, consult Table 8, Random Sarcophagus Contents. Oh, a little bit of randomness. Very cool. Good morning. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? Michael, thank you for coming. We are playing some Barrowmaze. And there's Random Sarcophagus... this one. Random sarcophagus contents. Sorry, I know you guys can't see all of it. It's kind of lame. The thing about streaming is like you get to hang out with the boys, which is super fun, but like you're narrow, like much more narrow camera view. So I do apologize for that. You'll just have to trust me on the things you can't see. Okay. 41 gives us a magical scarab. Okay, so I think actually we need to keep rolling random stuff. Oh, there's 2. There's 2. Also 88. A barrow white. No! 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 Guys, what have we done? What have we done? No! We're gonna lose levels. No. Oh, this is hilarious. I told you, boys, we're gonna lose somebody. Oh, okay, well, all right. So there is a scarab, and I don't really know how to generate it. It is in one of these random tables. There is a way. I just don't remember how. Let me start at the beginning here, and then we're going to deal with the barrel white. Run! Rip. We'll see. We'll see. We can't leave this gemstone scarab behind. There is a way to make it. I just can't remember how. No. This is the random barrow generator. It's actually not a bad little system. It's just a little bare bones for me. How do we make the gemstone scarab? Okay, it's not here, which means it's going to be in this book. And it'll probably be at the very beginning. Pardon the noise. It's going to be a little noisy as I'm, like, messing with all these pages. All right. Oh, man. Come on, guys. We got to kill this barrow white. There's going to be a section on these scarabs at the beginning of the book. I know it. This is all great. Cool stuff here. This is town-related things. Running Barrowmaze. Oh, I feel like we're close now. This has got to be it. Gemstone scarab. Oh, okay. So I just roll a d4. Decorative. It's at one of these. Okay, so it's a 2. It's an ion stone, a randomly generated ion stone. Okay, that's really cool. We will get to that one later. Now, we see this gemstone scarab. I say that we see it first, but we see it. We have this barrow white right here. I don't think we can get to it without the barrow white protecting it, because he's not just going to be like here and bothering us for no reason. We're messing with his family's heirlooms, his treasures. And so he's coming for us. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. I've got a massive stack of books and papers off here to the side. It's going to collapse eventually, and it's going to be hilarious. All right. Let's move this notebook out of the way. Let's see. Oh, wait. You know what? The Barrow White is different than regular whites. We actually do need this notebook because we need the monsters. What did I do with those monsters? Oh. Yeah, he's different than a regular white. He's stronger. BR Barrow Guardian. Wait. Barrow White. Oh no, he's right here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about the noise, guys. It's right next to the microphone. I know it's just like super annoying. Okay, so we have AC 4. He has 6 hit die. Let's roll those up right now. Oh man. Golly, guys, we're in a lot of trouble here. He has 6 hit die. 6d8. Oh my goodness, look at all these dice. This game has gotten so chaotic when I'm running video solo. It's so much more organized, I swear, guys. Okay, let's roll these hit points up. An ion stone, though, you know, right? It's worth it. Okay, let's make sure we're in the camera angle here. I want you guys to be able to see it. All right, here we go. It could be worse. We have some highs and some lows, right? So we have 9, that's 12, okay, 18, 22, 29. He has 29 hit points. Not the worst. We've seen worse. We have. We've encountered terrible things down here. He has 29 hit points. 29 HP. He has AC 4. AC 4. He only does the 1 attack. He does a d8 of damage. He saves as a fighter 6. Okay. Morale 12. He's never going to flee. But he might have some treasure. So Barrow Whites are fearsome opponents. They are similar to normal whites, but stronger and more powerful. They are found near barrows, crypts, and grave sites. Barrow Whites have thin white skin pulled tight over their bones and often wear funerary shrouds that hang in tatters. The eyes of a Barrow White burn with malevolence for the living. Any character that meets the gaze of a Barrow White is struck with insanity unless a save versus spells is made. Moreover, the physical touch of a Barrow White drains 1 level of experience with its victim. A humanoid slain by a Barrow White will rise as a normal white in 1d6 rounds. Like all undead, Barrow Whites are immune to mind-influencing spells. Some Barrow Whites, similar to mummies, are interred with canopic jars that destroy their vessels. That's not what this guy is, though. Okay. My coffee is getting cold. I'm over here chatting it up. So for the poll, guys, there was a final result. Christoph and Dirk both got 12%, which is probably like 1, maybe 2 votes. Augustus got 25% of the votes, and Fingers got 50. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Now, let's see here. Let's see what the chat has been up to before we start this, because I'm insanity. I'm going to be losing characters today's voice. Like, we're losing characters, for sure. Somebody's going to fail their sanity check. Just stepping in to listen. Well, thank you for coming by. Yeah, we can talk on Discord for sure. There is a Discord. It is for channel members, but guess what, Mr. Goat? You are now a channel member. So what I'll do is on YouTube, every so often, I link the Discord in the channel member only. The only request I have is that like you just don't share it publicly, because we have a very, very small community on there. I don't want a bunch of weirdos, and I cannot moderate it. It's just something I don't have time for. So I don't want to try to go through like booting everybody out who's acting a fool. So just, keep it low key. Let's see. Yeah, I think, that's what I was thinking, Vic, is some patron play for the chaotic party. I realize that like I've seen some of these and not all of them. A Barrow White emanates in the puff of sickly smoke from the scarab as you admire. Ooh, I love it. But I'm not gonna just let them level drain without even, no. if low con fingers loses HP from gaining levels, wouldn't. So I would just re-roll them probably. He'd still be at 1 for each level. Let's see. Do you happen to get into the Portals to Adventure Kickstarter, Mike? Are we getting an eventual Arduin solo play? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Portals to Adventure Kickstarter. No, I don't know. I would say probably not because I don't know what it is. A likely story. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Bargle. Dude, Bargle, bro. What is up, man? Dude, Bargle has been good to see you, bro. Bargle has been commenting on my videos, I swear, since I started this channel in October 2023. So we're now at 2 full years. Is that right? Oh, dude, we passed the 2-year mark and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, the channel's 2 years old. And 2 years old in 2 days. And Bargle has been here since the beginning. I remember him because I hate Bargle. I hate Bargle. Not the commenter, but you guys know. You guys know that Bargle, if you know the history of the basic box, you know that he is an evil man who breaks our hearts and murders our true love. Yeah, dude. Well, it's just good that you're still coming around and hanging out, bro. I really appreciate you. All right, it's time to roll for initiative. It's time to lose some characters. We've delayed this long enough. Okay, we're gonna clear out all of these dice and pull them back in slowly as we need them. But right now we only need D6s, and then we'll keep the D20s for now. Everything else we got to clear out of here. Now, we will be declaring some spells here today. We have to, okay? We have to, because yeah, it's gonna get messy, and if we don't, somebody's gonna go insane or lose a level. It's part of his job, just to be a monster. Hey, and Meth BS is now a member for 11 months straight. Bro, are you serious? That's amazing. Awesome, man. Thank you for all the support. I'm sure all of the members now, most of them are here because of you, bro. So thank you very much. All right, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to declare? Let's look at our spell list. We have haste. Kristoff has haste. Elrandon has entangle. We can blast through the stone floor. All of the vines and roots from the earth just wrap this dude up, keeping him from murdering us. More than anything, we don't want him touching us. I don't think we would know about the insanity part, but if our plan is to just grab this crystal and flee, it's really get around this dude. And so, let's see, what does haste do? We want to make sure that haste actually gives us extra movement speed and not just an extra attack. Because haste is an amazing spell, but if it doesn't do what we're trying to do here, we don't really need it. We're going to flip to the spell section. Is our illusionist. Alright, magic user. We have haste. Up to 24 creatures in a 60-foot diameter are enchanted to be able to move and act twice as quickly as normal. Subjects' movement rates are doubled. Subjects may double the normal number of attacks per round. The number of spells a subject may cast per round is not doubled. The use of devices one is also not doubled. Okay, so it does let us go really, really quickly. Zap, dude, welcome to the channel, bro. He's officially a member. Well, here's the way I see it. I don't want anyone to feel compelled to join. I do put some videos Not a lot, but I do put some videos for members only, just little stuff like me chatting with the guys, and you'll have access to those. But I do want you guys to be able to play and get something out of your donation if you do join. So you will get to play with me, and we're planning for, in 2 weeks is our next game. It's going to be an AD&D game. Next weekend I can't because I'm running a charity event where I dungeon master for this mental health hotline. So I dungeon master, and then everybody that plays donates to that charity. That's what I'm doing next weekend. I can't do I can't run the game, but we are planning for the weekend after that. And so I will send out the Discord information to on YouTube as a channel member only post. You can join the channel, join the Discord, and then we'll get you a character built very quickly, very easily, and we'll get rolling. Hello, Dave. Look up surprise rolls and wandering monsters while you are in there. Yes, absolutely, man. Yeah. Okay. We have been rolling for random monsters. We hit one. The first roll that we made was a random encounter with a coffer corpse. Really annoying. But for surprise, I don't think we're surprised. Like, we were searching around, we saw the thing. Sometimes when you encounter things, you will deal with surprise, but not when you're looking right at it. Okay, so here we go. Who's gonna win this? I think haste is a really good play. And I think maybe turn undead is a good play. We have a very powerful cleric. It's a 6 hit die creature. We could do it. It's possible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to plan on turn undead and haste if we can win this. Here we go. It's for all the chickens. Ooh, we are not first. That's not great. All right. Let's see. With the Barrow White, he's going to hate everything, right? He hates life. He's going to hate light. Okay, so we have, I think, 2 guys that are really attracting his attention. Of course, Dirk, because he's in the front. Like, he's just always right there. But also, just a little bit past Dirk is Augustus, holding up that holy symbol. And I think he's going to be torn between these two, because one is right in the way and an immediate threat, and the other is holding up a holy symbol. Actually, Dirk has this this flame tongue sword too. Oh man, this is beast mode. It's a +4 versus undead. So I think that's another reason why he would want to deal with it. He sees this anti-undead relic being brandished in front of him. And so we're going to put the attack against one of them. Evens, it goes against Dirk. Odds, it's going to go against Augustus. It's going to go against Dirk. Dirk has a -1 AC. Let's see how this Barrow White does on his attack. A 13. That's very, very solid. Very solid indeed. Oh, man. All right, let's see here. 6 hit die creature. 13 hits AC 1. Guys, just barely. A 15 will hit Dirk. Actually, I think a 15 will also hit Augustus. They're both the same AC. Let's see. Yeah, they're both the same AC. So he needs a 15 to hit. He comes lunging forward. The torchlight just enough to illuminate his rotten features. Dirk throws up his shield just in time. Boom. Shoves the creature back. Our spells go off. We have turn undead. 9 could do it. It's not great because this is a 6 hit die creature. We have cleric level 5, 6 hit die. Oh, just shy by 1 point. We try to turn, it doesn't work. Then the spell goes off, and it doubles everyone's movement. Now, the 2 guys up front, the 1 guy up front, Dirk, he cannot flee this turn. He has to do that next turn. But everyone else is not engaged in melee combat. They can move, and they will have more than enough movement to get out. We'll say that, Fingers was like, how he is. He's always like eyeing that little scarab. I think we rolled that scarab first. We saw the scarab. We got the scarab. But this white is an immediate threat to most everybody else. And so they're going to be able to flee with their massive movement. But Dirk is engaged. He's locked into melee. And so to make this retreat, he's going to have to do it one more time. Now, everyone that looked at this creature needs to make a sanity check. Now, I don't know who is actually looking and who wasn't, so at this, I think we have to leave it up to the dice. We don't want to forget that detail. And usually in this game, in Dungeons and Dragons, that's a wisdom kind of feature, right? Like rolling your wisdom, and that's how you notice stuff. So we will make this a wisdom skill check to see who is smart enough to look away or not notice. Now, Dirk, he's in a really tough spot. He's throwing up his shield. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he looking? He's like, the monster's coming at you, right? That means you got to look. So I say that no matter what, Dirk looks. I think that the rest of them, we can roll skill checks. This insanity could dissolve my party right here and right now. Wish me luck, boys. Dirk just needs to make the save because he was looking, he was dealing with this thing. So what kind of save is it again? It is a save versus spells. 14. Guys, say goodbye to Dirk. Say goodbye. 2. His mind melts before him. Does he have any way to save? Let's look. Cleave, no, that's not going to do it. The immune disease, that's not going to do it. No. He drops to his knees. His mind melts before him. Hello, Flint. Dude, it has been a while. So good to see you, bro. Just popping in to learn a few things. Might try to play a solo. Dude, I would love that. Just message me whenever you do it, and I will definitely subscribe. I will check them out. All right, now we have Fingers. Fingers, we know Fingers. We know what he was focused on. Fingers got the gem, and he ran. There's no chance he's a thief. He's not a fighter. He's not going to do it. But El Randon, I think he would actually, he's a wise bard, right? I think there's a chance he could look. And so, here we go. Come on, El Randon. You need a 13. 18! He looks away. He's like, oh, look, don't look at it in the eyes. Don't look at it in the eyes. Gustav is, would he look? Would he care? I don't know. There's only one way to know. Wisdom, 13. If we can roll under. 19. So he fails this. He is going to be looking, but we can make a wisdom save. We can do that. We can make the wisdom save. We can do this. It'll be okay. All right, Gustav. He looked. He made a mistake. Now he's got to save versus spells. Let's go. 18 plus 4. He saves. He runs. Don't look. Don't look. Run, run, run. Here we go. Is Augustus wise enough to not look? He needs to get under 16 to know better than to look at this creature in the face. 19. He looks at it in the face. He looks at it dead on. And now, guys, I don't want this to happen. Oh, but he does have a +3 to his saves because of the Rebrace of Palantis. I don't want this to happen, guys. I don't want to lose our boys. All right, Augustus, does he go mad? 11 plus 3 is 14. That is enough to make his save because of the rebrace of Palandus that he picked up last time. Oh, man. Okay, Augustus is still here. Maybe if we take him, if we can get Dirk out of there, because Dirk was the only one who couldn't disengage, we could drag him out. And then Kristoff, let's see. Is he wise enough to look away? All I need is under a 9. 13. He is not wise enough to look away. He's too curious. He's too curious to know. You know, I think honestly, even if he fails, he's already insane. He's already mad. But let's see. 5. He fails his save. He goes a little bit crazy, but honestly, I think Kristoff is already crazy. He's been murdering innocent people this whole time. He has like a pact with a demon lord. Yeah, let's say he goes a little bit more insane, but I don't think that changes his personality at all. We have lost Dirk, though. Dirk is, like, his brain is melted. The only thing we can do is get Dirk out and try to cast a high-level spell to cure his mind, because we have lost our fighter. It's over. With that, we do get the Gem Scarab and the Ion Stone, which we will mark down. Ion Stone. We can roll that up randomly and to determine what it is, but we have to get this guy's mind cured. And I don't know what spell can do that. So let's go to the player's tome. Let's check out the cleric section and see if there is anything that can fix a broken brain, because Dirk lost his sanity. Let's see. Let's go to the beginning here. Alright. There's going to be some kind of restoration effect. Remove curse. Cure serious wounds. We'll check that one out. Let's see if cure serious wounds can affect that. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything we can do to save our boy. Yeah. He's Mr. Ghost says he doesn't think there is. Let's see what cure serious wounds does. It could, maybe. It's out of my spellcasting range. Cure serious wounds. Yeah, it just heals hit points. You know, that is the way of it. That is how the cookie crumbles. Could Kristoff cast a spell to save Dirk and make him his chaotic minion in the process, maybe with the aid from his dark patron? Okay, how about this? Dirk does go crazy. He loses his mind. He goes completely insane. And he falls into the shadow. And he becomes chaotic. And with that, we break. Kristoff, Dirk, and the 2 thieves will break away from the party and relish in their evil. With this, I think it's time, guys, that we start the evil party. We don't have any healers because all of my healers are lawful. Let's see. Wasn't there something with Kristoff where he had a chance of being caught each week? It's not each week. It's every time he does a sacrifice. But I think, yeah, that's kind of what we're getting at right now, Vic. Perhaps the percentage goes a bit higher from his new insanity level. I think we're just going to say he straight up, any sense of attachment and morality he had, he just lost it. And now he's fully evil. He's going to be harassing the party. And what that means is we're going to have channel members take control of these 4 characters: Cold Breath, Kristoff, Fingers, and Gustav. And they are going to terrorize the main group with PvP, with PvP and Braunstein. All of these guys are super statted out. This thief has a ring of invisibility. We got that. We randomly generated that. Like, everybody here is stacked. Like, we have a very, very powerful base. And you know what? Let's actually look at the other party, which I have in my little envelope over here, my little folder. Are there any chaotic members in this group? We do have a bunch of lawful... Oh! Buckleberry, our other thief, is chaotic, and so is Pandaloom. Oh, dude, all of our thieves are chaotic, and our illusionist. Our magic users are all gone. Everybody has turned on the main group. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 evil, chaotic members of the party. We will assign these to our channel members. You guys are going to do some PvP Bronstein with me. We're going to go head to head, and the other party is going to condense down to another 6, to these guys. And with that, we could have like a semi-decent group of lawful versus chaos. This is going to be so fun, dude. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what we need to do then, those evil members, they break away. But I think we still have a little bit of time. We can still do some more adventuring. So we have another day. A day goes by, and Augustus and Elrandon head back to the main camp where everybody lives, and they share about what happened. Everybody's gonna get 1 hit point back. That puts Elrandon back at max. It puts him a D6 shy. So we will cast the daily spells, maximizing Augustus. We'll make a plan about how this new group will form up. Let's bring this lawful party together. We have 3 clerics, a paladin. We have little Elric Holliver, who's not anywhere near ready to do battle. Like, he's only a level 2. And he's got his hit points are down. Actually, so are Godfrey's. I guess I never adjusted these from our last session. We're in a really bad spot because we lack all of the skills that a thief brings to the table. I thought maybe I had a lawful thief, but I guess you can't really have a lawful thief, right? They're always they're thieves, they're breaking the law. So we have 3 clerics, a knight who is not ready for adventure. He is so far behind. He does have a +3 battle axe though, that's really good. And we still have Augustus, the hero of the day. So all the treasure, except for that Ion Stone, is going to be divided amongst the guys the 2 who survived. So this treasure here, the 75 EP and the 500 EP. And then we're gonna flee. We ran away from that barrow wipe, but now we have to mark that on our sheet, so that way we know, like, oh, we've been here before. We don't want to go back down there. So let's see, where is that? Ah, yes. Here we go. So we went over here to 41. And then what we'll do is we'll stay another day at camp, and then we can strike out into 44. 44 says P here, which means that... Is that partially collapsed, or is that it was already looted? I can't remember. But let's go to 44. We need to arrange new marching orders. Obviously, Godfrey, he is our holy defender paladin. He has some pretty good weapons. Also a blade against undead, so he's in a really good spot. He does not have the rod of parrying anymore, though. I don't know why I didn't erase that. Let's take that off of here. We need a new marching order. Oh, man. Wait. He does have the rod of parrying. It's... Yeah, okay, yeah, we scratched it off of Augustus here. We just put a little line through it. I'm going to need to make new character sheets for everybody because we've had these for a while. We're going to need to recolor everything because everything's all mix and match now. Okay, so he's definitely in the front. And with him, we'll have... Augustus. These 2 will be our frontline men. -2 AC, -1. Second line, we're going to have Chandler and Elrandon. And then Hughie and Elric holding up the rear. Everybody here is very statted out with armor, except for Elren. He's the only guy who doesn't have a big AC. We're going to make another adventure. We're gonna continue to delve because we still have some time. I wanted at least a 2-hour stream, and just because I lost control. We are not going to see those guys in solo plays anymore. The only people who are going to know what's going on with them are the channel members who are creating chaos, and I will give you guys like updates about how those dudes terrorize my characters. But we need to go to 44 here and see what's inside. Maybe we can get some treasure for Elric, because he is only level 2, and that's not going to be enough to survive. So let's see here. We need Barrowmaze. So, oh guys, by the way, make sure you check out Dundermoose's channel, because Greg Gillespie is going to be on that channel, I think November 4th. And Greg is the author of Barrowmaze. He is the guy who made Dragon Slayer and so many other massive, these mega dungeons. They're amazing. Dwaro Deep, the Caverns of Arakia, really cool. You're gonna want to see. That's gonna be something you don't want to miss. I'm gonna try to catch as much of it live as I can, but it is during my work time. So let's check out 44. What's in 44? This is 43, 43. Okay, 44. Oh, it's just a little guy. The plundered mount. It's plundered. Okay, P is for plundered. The cover stone can barely be seen in the long grass, and the ceiling has partially collapsed. There are human and halfling bones spread across the entrance. Okay, nothing special happening there. So we go in. This is 2 days later. We check out this plundered guy right here. Nothing special. Let's check out this collapsed one, and if there's nothing here, we'll go down to 43. So come over to 44 or 45. This barrow mound has collapsed. The crypt below is now inaccessible. If the PCs attempt to excavate, which we will because we have found that other excavation sites have yielded massive results. They have a cumulative 10% chance per round of digging that will find a skeleton wearing a ring of protection +2. Okay, so first we come in here. Let's just roll a random encounter because we check out this tomb. There's nothing there. Now, oh, the ink's a little wet. Then we can come over here, and it says for each round of digging. Now, we have 50 men, and so whenever you're digging out like a covered one, we can get it down to 2 hours. And so what we'll do is every 2 hours, we'll have a random encounter check, and we will increase our 10% chance. So let's start with, if we get a 1, we get a success. We do not get a success, but no random encounter. Now 1 and a 2. No. Now it's a 1 through 3. No. 1 through 4. Hey, we got it. And no random encounter. So we had to spend several hours, basically most of that day, digging through this, but we do find this ring. So while that seems a little strange, players probably wouldn't make that decision. We can guide ourselves that way with a solo play, right? Because we are just we're testing mechanics. We're creating risk with reward, right? So it's just a way that we can abstract the knowledge of and knowing that there is a ring, a +2 ring of protection down there, and also, play the game. So we have a +2 ring of protection that no one in my party can use, because I think you can't wear any other armor if you have that. So basically we're just getting it out of the hands of the evil dudes. And then we can move over to 43, and with that we'll check out 43, and then we'll have to probably end the stream there. All right, let's see here. 43, Barrowmound 43. Okay. The Mound of the Water Witch. This mound is sealed with a stone door. Okay, so to break it, we need to roll a random encounter. There's nothing. 5 wavy lines of the elemental symbol of water have been carefully carved into the cover stone. The water in this crypt is ankle deep, blue, creepy, and the walls have been tiled in shades of blue. The doors are made of bronze. coffee there. At the entrance. Okay, so there is a map for this one. 43. It's over here. 10-foot staircase descends into a 30 by 30 room with a water fountain in the center right here. The fountain is inhabited by a large water weird. Okay, so this one, I think, is a chance for us to be surprised because it's a watery fountain and the water weird lives in it. We won't be able to see it. We can look right at it and not know. So let's see. Are we surprised on a 1 or a 2? We are surprised. Oh, he's going to get a special round on us. So let's read a little bit more. Small pools of water can be found in the eastern and northwestern points of this room. The western has the same water symbol on the cover stone to the crypt. The only way this door will open is to pour water on the water symbol. Okay. So, first and foremost, we need to deal with this water weird. And it is stacked. It has 50 hit points. What? Okay, we need to... actually, I need to find where is the water weird stat. I think it's going to be... Alright, we have... Is this going to be in the book, Water Weirds? I don't feel like I've ever seen a water weird monster. I flip through this thing a lot. Water termite, water fiend. Okay, let's look at what Greg said here. It says there's a special. That must mean that it's one of his homebrew monsters. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's somewhere else. Let's see if it's in this monster packet. It's going to be in the back of this monster packet, in the W's. Water weird. Oh yeah, okay, it is. It's back here with his little special monster list. We have AC5. This one has way more. The one we're encountering has way more hit die. It says it has a special attack. The water weird is an elemental creature that has been bound by a magic user to a deep fountain. When provoked, these elementals form a watery snake-like appendage in 1d3 rounds and attempt to drown passers-by by striking out at their opponents as a monster with 6 hit die. PCs must save versus paralysis or be dragged into the fountain in 1 round and face drowning. As a water-based creature, this elemental takes half damage from fire and is slowed by cold spells, as per the 3rd level magic user spell. Well, we don't have any more magic user stuff. We're in a lot of trouble here. So we'll just have to splash it and smash it. So he does get a surprise round, but it says it takes 1d3 rounds for it to even form the snake-like appendage. So it's gonna jump out at us, and it's gonna take 2 rounds. So its first round, it jumps out, we get scared, we can't do anything, and this ticks down to 1. And then the next round, this ticks down to 2, or ticks down to 0. And we get to roll initiative. If we win no matter what, even if he wins initiative, that his turn is forming the watery appendage. So it doesn't even matter if he wins or loses. He wins, his watery appendage forms, and then it's our turn, and we are going to hit this thing with everything we've got. It's just, without our magic, guys, we are in a tough spot. Because the thing is, his fingers had our only magical ranged weapon. He had our magic ring. We had all of our spells were with Kristoff. You guys are going to be so stacked whenever you take control of those dudes. Let's go with... Yeah, I mean... The Rod of Parrying. The Mace. Yeah. We do have a magic mace on Chandler as well, but it's only +1. The Staff of Growing. Oh, you know what? Hughie doesn't have a magic weapon. Elric does, but he has the Battle Axe. Okay, yeah. So how about this? The only person who doesn't get into melee is Hughie. Well, he can. Sure. Let's just write that down. It's a 1d6 D6 plus 1. Okay, sure. Everybody's going to get in melee with this giant water weird. And that means that basically anybody can be a target. So hopefully we can bring this guy down quickly. But our colors are all off now. So we will have to make some accommodations. So this one's for Augustus. That's a 7. Oh, come on, man. A 7? Really? That's what we're going to do here? 7 plus 2. So a total of 9. No, that's not going to do it. Okay, it's AC 8, actually. Does it hit? No. AC 5 on this thing. Okay, so that didn't work. But we do have Godfrey. Godfrey is going to hit. So we have a hit and a miss. Man, this is... Having a live stream is actually quite hard to organize everything. Okay, now we have Chandler with his +1. A 14 is a hit. Okay, so we have Chandler. That's nice. Next up, this is a miss. That was El Randon. Then we have Elric. Elric has a +6 to his attack. That is a hit. Yes. And then last we have +1. Oh, natural 1. Okay, so we have 3 hits. This is very cool. So this is going to be a D8 plus 6 damage. This is going to be a D8 plus 3? Yes, a D8 plus 3, a D8 plus 6, and then a D6 plus 1. We're going to chunk this thing down. It has 50 hit points, guys. It has 50 hit points. And then starting next turn, he can start drowning my team. Very solid. Very solid. So this is 7 damage. That's 13. And then we have 8 plus 3. So, what would we say? That's 13. That's 21 plus another 3 is 24 damage. Hey! We did half of its hit points. Oh, sorry, we did 24 out of 50. Guys, this thing is insanely strong. Your sword slices through, you guessed it, water. Don't let it rust. Yeah. So like, it's just they're magic swords, to be fair. And so we're gonna let this do damage to this creature. Yeah, it slices through water. I think it's the power that is imbued in these weapons that's going to actually do something. Okay. How about this? Let's assign this purple will now be, until we can change up the die, but this purple is going to be Chandler, our other cleric, and then our second cleric. And then we can have this be, let's have this be Elric for today, this yellow one here. I don't know if you guys can actually see that because I'm moving this box around. So that way we can just roll one, like all D20s at the same time and then just know who hits instead of going really slow. Yeah, so this will be Elric and this will be Chandler, and that fixes our color coding. All right, we're at the top of the round. Hey, if we can win this, we might just be able to straight up win. We do come away with the victory here. So let's smash here, guys. Come on, let's smash. Oh man, this is amazing. This is great. So this doesn't hit. Hey John, dude, I was just talking about you actually. It's all good, dude. Yeah. Yeah, things are bad. Things have fallen apart, bro. We lost half of our party to chaotic insanity, and now they're evil characters that channel members are going to control and harass our main holy warriors with. We have a bunch of clerics and paladin, like, holy warriors, and then all of our thieves and magic users went to another group. It's bad. Yeah, you're wondering how you would hurt it with non-magical weapons. Maybe by splashing the water of its substance away from the well. Yeah, okay, something like that. So the only person who doesn't have a magic weapon is our cleric. He has a hammer, which would just like pop these guys, right? Like splash the water away. And he's the only one who does like a bludgeoning force. The other guys are slicing into it with magical swords, and I think it's the magic that hurts them for that. Hey, dude, Mo, what is up? Mo, it has been a long time. Good to see you, bro. Very cool. Yeah, Dave's right. It says, like, the mimics, it's an ambush predator, allowing victims to pull the coins out of the fountain or pool. Yeah, so what happens is they come close, and then he jumps out, and we rolled the D3 for it to be able to form its appendage, because that's what it said in the book. And he had to spend the first couple rounds just kind of, like, coalescing, I suppose. And so, yeah, we had some hits. What did I do? Oh, there was one that was a miss. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one was the miss. The rest of them are hits. Okay, so let's roll the damage here. That is a hit. Oh, actually, we've got a D4 is a hit with that. Then we have a D8 plus 6 is a hit with that. We have a D6 plus 2 is a hit here. A D6 plus 1 is a hit here. And then we have a D8 plus 3, which is a hit here. Okay, so that's all of our damage. Let's go ahead and roll that up. If we can get 26, we destroy this thing before he can drown anyone. Flint, so good to see you. Are the gods active in this world? Might want to throw up a prayer. You know, we have... I think originally, a couple of years back, we did decide that they serve the one true God. They are Christians, and this is like a Christendom campaign to settle and destroy evil. But, you know, God, you know, he might hear our prayers, he might answer them, but it's never a direct intervention, at least not for several thousand years, so... long time no see. Busy? Yeah, bro, I understand. Hope you can watch your video back. Yeah, dude, I would love that. Yeah, make sure you leave your comments. You know, I always love to see them, Mo. Also, Mo, we're going to be playing some AD&D in 2 weeks. So, after this charity event that I'm running. Imagine the scene from The Abyss where the water comes out of the dive tunnel to... You know, I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie. Let's roll some damage. Let's go. Well, not bad. We have some very lows and very highs, right? So we have 2 here. This is 3, so that's 5 damage. Then we have 8 on top of that, so that's 13. Guys, don't make fun of me if I'm wrong. 13. Then we have this is plus 6, so 8 plus 6 is... Sorry, 8 plus 13 is 21. And then we have 29 plus another 3 on top of that. Guys, we destroyed the water weird. We blow it up before it can hurt us. Excellent. That's a lot of XP too. So, boof, we pop that thing's bubble. Okay, we incinerate it. We sizzle it. And... I think in the splashing, in the craziness, maybe we did splash a little bit of water on this door. Let's see if we can figure out what these watery symbols mean. Are we going to have to stop here? I don't know. We don't have any of our intelligent characters anymore. So let's see if anybody in the party is smart enough. Who's the smartest guy we've got? We got a 10. We got a 10. A 10. A 12. Hughie. He's been around. He's a dwarf. He's old, so he's our smartest guy. We're gonna let him roll a d20, and if he can roll 12 or under, he will be able to figure out how to open this door, and we can continue the adventure. If not, it got watered down, bro. No way. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. 10. Hey, we do. He's like, oh, I've seen sigils like this before down in the deep darkness. Splash a little water on it, it's the elementals and blah. And then with that, he sprinkles some water on the door, unlocks door number 2, and we can see what's inside. There is a pedestal in the center of this room that holds a bowl of 20 small aquamarines worth 45 gold each, 900 gold in total. Love to see it. I know Elric needs it. Then we can go to either room 3 or 4. We will roll randomly. So 3 is odd, so odds. Evens, we go to the 4, which is an even number. We go north. Let's roll a random encounter. That is a 1. It is a random encounter. So we are going to, as we open the door to room 4, we are also going to have some other crazy thing happen, and it's going to be a D6. 4 tells us that as we open the door to room number 4, things could get really messy here. It's daytime in the Barrowmaze. Giant scorpions. A D3. Giant scorpions are also coming. 3 giant scorpions! No! Come on. Okay, so how are these giant scorpions feeling? We actually do have a bard who can communicate with them. 6, they're kind of... they're on the lower side of neutral, but... let's see if we can convince them with our bard to leave us alone. But we need to read what's in room 4. What spells did he prepare? He prepared Fairy Fire, Entangle, Detect Danger, and Cure Wounds. That is not going to be Speak with Animals today. Okay, let's read what's in room 4, and then we'll deal with these giant scorpions. Chamber 4. An inscription above the door to this crypt reads, "Here lies Glosmira, thrice cursed, bitch of the deep." Glosmira was an elven witch said to possess a strange power to control and manipulate the plane of water. She was slain for her witchcraft and has risen as a terrible groaning spirit. Glosmira can employ her keening day or night while she is in her crypt. Her sarcophagus is strange insofar as it possesses no lid and is filled with water that pours from the lip. Her gaunt and white-skinned body has been strangely preserved at the bottom. She will manifest in her crypt if it is disturbed. An unlocked rusty metal treasure chest in front of the sarcophagus holds a bunch of EP and a +1 trident of wounding hang on the north wall. Frescoes depict the various gods of water, rivers, and the sea, and they are sublime to behold. Okay. Well, we are in a lot of trouble. I think a groaning spirit is a banshee, and they can just kill you with their death scream. Let's look it up. We knew we were going to be losing characters today, boys. We knew it. Luck abounds. You watered it down. Lol, lol, lol. I can't handle it, guys. I just can't. Okay, let's see what a groaning spirit does. If it's a it might just be a banshee. Let's see. Groaning spirit. Well, that's L's. I must have skipped over it. GR. GI. No. So it must be a banshee. I think it's just like a way of saying banshee without getting into the trademarking stuff of wizards. Let's see. What's a groaning spirit? Ghost, giants. Okay, golems. We're close. We're close. Come on. What is a groaning spirit? No. All right, let's look up banshee and see what it says. If it's the same, I think it's probably. If it has the same kind of banshee wail or whatever it's called, I think this is a banshee. All right, let's compare. They have the wail, right? Yeah, this is a death wail thing. Groaning spirit, it's HD7. This is HD7. It's got a D8 of damage. This is a D8 of damage or the death whale. Okay, yeah, so this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the Banshee. They make no noise until they attack. They can only be harmed by magical weapons. Energy immunity, unharmed by cold-based or electrical. Whale, 30 feet, must save versus death or die. Usable only once per day and only during the hours of darkness. But in this already said, she can do it during the day. Legends say the banshees are your evil female elves. Okay, guys, we're in so much trouble. I knew we were going to lose people today. I didn't know it was going to be this bloody. This could be the end of the campaign as we know it today. We need to see if we're surprised, because as we tap into this this treasure chest, she'll jump out of the water, right? And so let's see if we're surprised on a 1 or a 2. Oh, guys, we're surprised. That means she gets the death whale. She gets it. We don't even get to stop her. She is going to destroy us. She comes out. Get away from my treasure. And that means everybody needs to save. Boys, I hope you've had fun with this OSC solo play, because it has come to an end today. This is it. We knew, like, oh, it's the final chapter. It's the final countdown. Here we go. We'll take donations if you guys want to donate to allow rerolls. Go ahead and just donate real quick to allow your favorite character to reroll, because it is over. All right, here we go. So this is a save versus death or die. Now, Hughie is in a really good spot because he gets +4 for being a dwarf, and he gets +2 from some other feature. Oh, that's against save versus magic, though. That's not going to apply. So he just gets a +4. So he needs an 11. She really wills. Okay, let's catch up with the chat, guys, because this is about to be the end of the campaign, and so I figure let's go ahead and see what you guys have to say before we do this. After the insanity saves, how about some poison saves against scorpion venom and banshee whales, eh? What will happen to the poor town if the lawful party cannot oppose the villains? Zap, we're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. So we open up this chest. She jumps out. This from behind. These scorpions are going to be coming in, and the death cry for Hughie. 11, he lives because he only needs an 11. Godfrey only needs an 8, and he has a +1 from magic. So this isn't it. This will just be an 8. Come on, Godfrey, don't die. 6, no! Ah! Oh, Flint, reroll money. Okay, Flint, bro, you get to choose. So we're going to see who all fails, and I will let you choose who gets the reroll. Okay, bro? Thank you for the donation. That was really cool. I was kind of joking, but Jack McCarthy once did that, and it didn't even help. He still died. So far, Godfrey is failing. We have Augustus. He needs a 9. 5! No! No, Augustus is dead. Oh, no. Chandler needs a 9. 18. Chandler lives. El Randon needs a 12. 18. He lives. Elric needs a 12. 5. He dies. No. Okay, so we had 3 survive and 3 die. Flint, you get to choose. Who are you going to allow to reroll? This breaks my heart because, okay, let me do a pitch for each of these guys. Elric is a level 2 knight. He is an elf. He is my favorite class in the game, and I want to see a knight at maximum level. They're really cool. My favorite class. Augustus is the first character in the campaign. He is the leader of this group. He's the only level 6 that I have. Oh wait, maybe one other level 6, but he is the original character. We rolled up his stats literally 2 years ago, whenever this channel started in October of 2023. And then we have Godfrey, our level 4 paladin. This dude has seen so much action. He actually got to level 4 before, fought a wight, and then got bumped back down to level 3, and then he's climbed his way back up to the top. He is a tank and a beast. I am going to let Flint decide who gets to reroll. Is it going to be Elric, Augustus, or Godfrey? let us know in the chat. Oh, that's so brutal. No matter what, we're losing somebody. And this reroll might not even work. What's it going to be, Flint? You decide. Oh, he might not be in the chat anymore. Yeah, he might have scuttled off. We could make it a poll. What do you guys think? I don't see anything that he said, so we could turn it into a poll. You guys can choose. Oh, no, he's a tough choice. Elric. Okay, here we go. Elric. Elric has really good chance here. Okay. We need a 12. It's an 8. Flint, you were a beast. Bro, thank you for the effort, but it wasn't enough. He still failed, even with the reroll. Oh, here we go. Another 5. The party wakes up at camp, and this season was a dream. Augustus, thou shalt not perish here. Oh, whoa, people are starting to donate now. Whoa. Awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to get some rerolls. Mike, you get to choose. Oh, my goodness. Mike, you can choose 2 people to reroll. And Zap, you can choose 1. I don't know what HUF is. I don't know what that means. It's 400. That's really cool. Is it Hong Kong money? Oh, and of course, Meth BS over here just donating channel members. Okay, so Meth, you can choose to re-roll as well. Mike, you get to choose 2 people to re-roll. Zap, you get to choose 1, and Meth BS, you get to choose 1. 2. Meth BS gets to choose 2 to re-roll. Save my team, guys. Is this cheesy? Is this cheating? Just go ahead and put it in the chat who you want to save. Rerolls. Come on, guys. We can do this. Save the party. This is so cheesy. Oh, man. But we have to do it because you know what? This is the name of the game. It's for fun. So, yeah, you guys will let me know. Mike, you choose 2. Who do you want it to be? Yeah, good luck, right? Man, Flint, that was such a... Thank you for trying, buddy. Zap, you get to save 1 person. What are the options? Okay, so the options are Augustus, Godfrey, and Elric. Which I lost his character sheet. What did I do with it? It was just here. Okay, yeah, there are 3 people. Augustus, Godfrey, and Elric. And you get to choose 2, bro. Why stop now? Reroll Augustus for me. See, I'm not 100% the chaotic only... Yeah, Augustus. Okay, so Fingers is out. Fingers is gone. He is not there, bro. Do you want to try to bring him back to the to the other side? Okay, so let's roll this up. So we have Augustus and Elric. So let's do Elric first. Elric is back in the game. Perfect. Okay. Augustus. This is actually a 9. All we need is a 9 here. 4. No, come on. You got to be shitting me. Augustus is still dead. And then, let's see. And then Zap wanted to roll Augustus as well. Okay. So we're going to try again. This is so sad. This is so very, very sad. All right, here we go. Oh, we have our victory. All right, he's back in. Actually, since everybody, the other 2 guys saved, we still have 2 people. We could have 2 rerolls for Godfrey. Yeah. Dude, new party idea. All members of the Iron Ring. What is the Iron Ring? What is that? We're going to roll 2, because you guys still got 2 donations, so we're going to re-roll Godfrey twice. 15. He's back. Okay, guys, we survived that. Oh, man. Thanks for all the donations. We were just being silly, but it actually kind of worked out for us. What is the Iron Ring? What's that, Bargle? Mr. Goat, what's up? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we survived that. I like doing live plays because you guys can make me feel less bad about re-rolling. Okay. So now she had her surprise round. She can only do that banshee yell one time, but we still have 3 giant scorpions, and I don't even know what they do. It'll be under S. Obviously, they have poison, right? Because they're scorpions, but giant scorpions. Oh man, there's 3 of them. We'll just say they each have 18 hit points just to make this quick. 18, 18, 18, 18. All right. They make 2 claw attacks and 1 sting. They have Thacro 16. All right. They're aggressive. They normally attack on sight. Actually, so yeah, it doesn't even matter that they're neutral. They attack on sight. Grab and sting, +2. So if they hit... Okay, if a claw hits, they get a +2 their sting attack. That's terrifying. That's really bad news for me. Okay, I'm going to put this here because we're going to have to flip back and forth. We're so back, guys. Talk about gods. Yeah, no, for real. You guys are the gods. Thank you, Mo. That is absolutely true. You guys saved the party just now. There might be people who take issue with that, but you know what? We're here to have some fun. Okay, so we need to roll for initiative. We got surprised. She got her surprise round off, and now we need to know who's going first. What kind of spells can we cast to save the party? I don't know. If we're looking at the things that we can do, we can hold person. That's not going to help us. Silence isn't really going to help us. It would have helped us before. Oh, we have neutralized poison. Okay, if that comes up, we can save somebody because we are a level 6 cleric now, and from what I remember, it's like the good neutralized poison. It like actually heals. It stops you from dying. We're so gone. Oh wait, we're so back. Cure wounds. We have lots of healing, but hold person, entangle. Hey, okay, we're gonna prepare entangle. Yes. This is a play because we can get all 3 of those scorpions, just knot them up right there. Okay, we're going to prepare entangle, and then the rest of our team is going to attack. We need to win initiative here. Oh, this marker's too high. Okay, let's go. Did we win? We did. We did win. Okay, so we cast entangle on those 3 scorpions. Let's see if they can resist the spell. The highest one was 12. We have 9, 8, 12. Save versus spells. They have 16. So all 3 of them fail. They are all 3 entangled, and we can, since they were coming from behind, El Randon actually could see them coming because he's in the very back of the group. He casts entangle on them. All 3 of them just get knotted up. They're somewhere in the watery chamber and away from the combat. So if the party survives, all the viewers get to witness the split party PvP chaos. So in the long run, it's more interesting. Yes. That said, I'll let the dice fall where they may from here on out. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's definitely fair. Okay, so we cast entangle. And now we need to deal with this Banshee. She's much less of a threat now. She only does a D8, and her wail is now used up. So she doesn't take any damage from magic, but she is undead, so we could try to turn her. We are a party of clerics, and so I say we try to at least turn her a little bit. The rest of us, we actually do a lot of damage to undead with our weapons, so we would just swing away. So let's do this spell-like effect of turning undead and see if it works. He does have the gold holy symbol, which only turns away an additional hit die of creature. 7, I don't think that's going to do it. That'll be a fail because he's only level 3. Okay, and then the rest, we got some melee attacks, right? So let's roll them up. Yeah, so El Randon is out for that. He's not going to be swinging, but this is a lot of damage that can be going out here if we can hit. The Blade of the Fallen is an undead weapon to use. It does a whole lot more damage. Yes, that is amazing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The Blade of the Fallen does additional undead damage. Okay, that's perfect. We're going to... Oh, okay. Man, I'm so glad we're going to survive this. We probably will survive. Okay, we have Augustus and Godfrey. And then we have Chandler and Elric. All right. This will be Chandler for now. Okay, let's go. And then we'll get some treasure and get the F word out of here. Did the wall affect the scorpions, or are they out of range? Well, I think like we kind of we rooted them out of that room because they were in the room with the water weird, and so we rooted them somewhere in there. They weren't able to get within range. A live stream? Yeah, dude. We're here, bro. Yeah. Sorry. All right, here we go. So let's get some attacks out. Hey, this is pretty solid. This one will miss. But we have a +4 to the attack. So that gives us a 13 to hit. Against her is AC 4. The Banshee, it says AC 0, but that's not right because in the book it said something else. Let's see. The Groaning Spirit. AC 0. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, we do miss. That's terrible news. Even with the +4. Good night. Okay, this is Elric. I don't know if that's going to hit AC 0. Oh, he has a +6. Yeah, he hits AC 0 for sure. With a 21, yeah, he's going to hit AC 0. So we have that hit, and then Augustus will hit AC 0 as well. So we are going to do some damage to her here. We have a D8 and a D6, and this is plus a total of 8 damage. That's 15, and then another 3 on top of that is 18 damage on her. Not bad. Not bad. She has 31. She has 31 hit points, guys. Okay, and now she's going to take her turn. And she is going to come swinging at us. She has a touch attack. And it does a D8. Yes. Okay, she's going to come attack. 13's not bad. Let's see how she does with her 7-ish hit die. Let's see. 13 hits -1. Yep, that's going to hit. That's going to hit somebody for a D8 of damage. Let's see. Who is it going to hit? She has 6 targets. She's a ghost. She can hit anybody she wants. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's against Chandler, and he's going to take 8 maximum damage against Chandler. Come on, bro. He's at half his hit points. He is at 8. Oh, that was probably really loud. I just hit the microphone with the pencil. Hope you guys enjoyed the ASMR with Scutifer Mike. He's at 8. Oh, okay. And then we're going to go to the top of the round. That's a good question. Let's find out how many rounds does Entangle hold. We are up first. Let's look at Entangle. It's a long time. I remember all the spells in this are just like for massive amounts of turns, like 10-minute turns. Let's see. Entangle. How long will this Entangle hold? Each combat round is 1 minute. Okay, come on. Druid spells. Entangle. It's 1 turn. So it'll be 10 combat rounds. Yeah, so this is 1 dungeon turn. I have to assume that's a dungeon turn. Yeah, because each round is 1 minute. This is a turn, which is 10 minutes. Okay. We're up first. We attack. We've done a pretty good amount of her hit points. We're a little over halfway. Let's roll a bunch of attacks all at once. Okay. Let's reorganize our thoughts a little bit here. So we have... Let's make this El Randon the D4. And And then let's make this the D6 from our Chandler. Okay. We'll have to reorganize our colors again. That is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. But we have some decent hits here. Let's see. +1 is a 16. This is a miss. Oh, boys. We only had one hit. But it is at a maximum of +4 because of the undead. It's an undead creature. So whatever we roll here, it's +4. 5 + 4, that's 9 damage. That puts us at 27. It has 31. It's her turn. Natural 20. She's going to hit anybody she wants. She hits. First person up is Godfrey. She hits Godfrey for 8 damage again. She is maxing out damage. Boys, what is happening here? All right, top of the round. We're up first. Okay, let's finish it. Let's finish it. Now, let's finish it. We don't even need to roll this because he can't hurt her. Let's assume that he hits. Okay, who cares? He doesn't do it. All right. Miss. 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 No, it's her turn. She's going to hit. Who's she going to hit? Number 2. That is Augustus. She better not do 8 damage again. She better not. She does 5 against Augustus. Okay, so we need to mark this down because I don't want to forget. He's at 15. He's at 22. We need to hit. All right, top of the round. We're up first. Come on, guys. Let's just finish this. Can we please hit? All right. We have 2 hits. This is a D4, and this is a D6 + 2. This could be enough because she only has 4 hit points left. That is enough to destroy Glosmira, the bitch of the deep. We finally beat her. We got chunked. We got messed up. Hey, Chubby, what's up, man? Hey, man, really good to see you. Dude, awesome. I feel like I'm way behind on chat. So yeah, I actually am. Running away is always an option, and we have done it a couple times, but I try not to use it. Let's scroll up here on the chat. Let's see what I've missed. Do you have an elf in your party? We do. We do have one elf. He's a level 2. If the party survives... Yeah, okay, so we did that one. Is running away an option? Yes, it is. A live stream, yeah. Okay, let's see. Did the wall... Oh, I think this is like top chat. I should be doing whatever. Chubby, very good to see you. Just watched the first episode of their Strahd breakdown. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I spend a lot of time with Strahd. I'm very frustrated with that book. I love the setting. I love the characters. I hate the paragraph long descriptions. Like, I have to read so much to figure out what's in a room. It's so frustrating. But I feel like I know all the characters now. I just kind of wing it. Yes, let's see. Oh yeah, and I do have those Taroka cards. I do have those. I use them every time. I've run Strahd all the way through 3 times. 2 times with 5e, 1 time with Shadow Dark. See, the thing I love about these solo plays is that they scatter paper and dice. I saw yours. you had just as much stuff. You're like all over yours. Yeah. So we do have one person holding a torch. Yeah. We have always it's El Randon, but sometimes it's our thief. But we lost our thieves earlier in the session, so it's just El Randon. Yeah. Just El Randon right here. He's got this staff of growing, and there's a lot of perverted jokes you could tell there. But okay, so we beat her. We knocked her out. We have about 6 minutes until the scorpions are freed. And so what I think we do is we loot this room, and then we just run away, right? Like, we don't have time for anything else. So we're gonna take this trident of wounding. We're going to take all of this EP, and we're going to bail. We don't have time to check out room 3 because then the scorpions are going to hit us. So we'll just kind of like wiggle around them, make our way out, get out of dodge, and with that, with your guys' help, we were able to live. We couldn't have done it without you boys. We couldn't. It was impossible. Jeez. So some of this treasure is only for the 2 surviving members. The Ion Stone is gone. I'll roll that up for whichever channel member takes over the evil characters, because Fingers had it. He took it and launched off. So depending on who wants it, like what the Ion Stone does, I'll assign that to one of those characters. And then the rest of this treasure over here, this bottom treasure, this will be divided up amongst the party. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been really fun hanging out with you guys today. We went over for 2 hours, so I think it's probably a fair time to stop it. You guys have been amazing, super cool, super fun. Thanks for all the channel memberships too. I will make sure to send out a poll send out a note for the Discord so you guys can join me on the AD&D game coming up soon. Thanks for rocking out with me, guys. It's been a super fun time. Have a great day, and I will catch you next week for the next stream. Bye-bye.